Hello, my lovely little artists. Today we are going to make a star inspired by Carl's Draw Me a Star. The first thing you're going to do when you get a piece of paper is fold it in half. I'm folding it in half hamburger style or book style, so the short ends should meet the short end. We're using this project to practice symmetry. So the whole time we want what happens on one side to be happening on the other side. Let's start by drawing half of our star. I want to make it big enough to touch the edges of the paper. So those upper corners, the lower corner, and be big enough to stretch close to that outer edge. Your star does not have to be the same shape as mine. I even went back and added more points because I thought it would look better. But make sure that the center of your star is on the crease of the paper, not the opening part. Next, we're going to cut it out. Make sure to keep your paper folded while you're cutting. That way, when you eventually open it up, it will be the same on both sides, symmetrical. Here we go, let's open it up. Ta-da! And you can turn it any way you like, whichever way you think looks best. But we want to keep that center crease. We're still going to use that. Make sure your paper scraps end up in the garbage and not littering the floor. Next, we get to paint our star. But here's the trick. We're only going to paint one side. You can put paint on both sides, but it's easiest to tell what it will end up looking like if you only paint one side. You can paint it however you like. I recommend using several different colors to make it super bright and pretty. Now we're going to close up that star. And by doing this, we are pressing the paint from the side that we painted onto the unpainted side. And I'm kind of pressing lightly with my fingers here to smush the paint onto the other side of the paper. Now, it can be kind of tricky to peel it apart, so be careful when you do that. But when you open it up, you should see that it's symmetrical on both sides. It's probably not going to be perfect, but that's okay.